Hi traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So finally we have situations on some pairs that we might to start to look for possible swing trading scenarios again. After this big crash, after news from US, we didn't get much opportunities for the swing trading really, simply because we had very big moves and the market was retracing very slowly to those levels where we are interested to find swing trades again. Of course, for the day trading scalping, we always can get we always can find some opportunities because we need only to see volatility. But for the swing trading, really, this period was like a patience game to wait for wait for price to see on the levels where so-called, of course, for us profit zones, where we will look for possible entries. Okay, so first pair which I have on the watch list is Aussie Swiss franc. Of course, I have more of them when I discuss on the live room. Here you have a couple of them. So first is Aussie Swiss franc, and what is interesting here is that price. You see, we had this very big move. 600 pips, and finally price at least retraced to the level which is interesting for us, which is 12 EMA, together with this resistance zone. As you can see, those spikes here, yes, this give us area of the resistance. So finally we are here, and this is area where we can look for possible continuations of the main trend if it's strong, or price will still retrace to the 36 EMA, to the area of the resistance from this level, and then maybe we'll bounce and continue. We also have this small trend line here, so this level is also good to look for possible short bounce entries. If we look for a different trend line, you will see that from the top this line is coming exactly to the same zone, so this also might be good area to look for that. So of course, we never know what price will do. We still might get continuation, like you said, maybe double bottom, maybe new, or we'll get some false signals. Price will create a higher low on the weekly and then continue to push up. Exactly the similar scenario was on the USDN. But let's go to the daily chart to see things in more details. As you can see, daily chart, as you can see, this strong move. Now price retraced. Yes, broke 36 EMA, but at least is retracing to this daily trend line. So this might give us option to look for short scenarios. So fine, we had the first reaction here. So right now we will be looking for price to break this trend line, and after breakout of this line, we will be looking for our setups on the 4-hour chart. Or if you want to take the trades earlier, you can look for breakout here, new lower low, lower high, short scenarios on the lower time frame. Okay, so this is Aussie Swiss franc. Next is Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Also, you see that price finally retraced to the area which is our point of interest, which is resistance zone, together with the 36 EMA. In this case, of course, price broke our weekly trend line. Next area of the support of the of this chart is down here. Price, of course, reacted on this level, but for me, stronger is this one. So we can have what? On the weekly chart, we might have weekly short 1 to 3, and price will continue to go to the area of the support. Okay, so this is what we have here. And also, if we pay attention for the daily chart, we are currently, you see, this is like a small daily trend line, and you see how price is right now struggling on this line. So this give us information that something is happening right now. So if we have again trend line breakout like on the previous pair, we will get this 4-hour chart. 1, 2, 3 here, lower low, lower high. We can look for sales target, of course, previous bottom, and if we look for a 1-hour time frame, exactly the same like on the previous one, new lower low, lower high, and sells. One difficulty on this pair with this 1-hour chart is that we had a lot of spikes, as you can see. So this is not so great for us to trade if we see some spikes. So for me, it will be better to get like a clear signal on the 4-hour chart time frame. Euro New Zealand. Of course, this very strong move, 2000 pips in like a couple of weeks. Yeah, so it's not so usual. So now price is retracing, is sitting on the 12 EMA. We can expect still deeper retracement to this trend line and to the area of the support. This will be perfect for me, but of course, we are already on the level where price might continue and still push up. Okay, uh, definitely, if we have continuation, this level is still good to look for possible long scenarios. We will get higher, high, low, long 1 to 3 on the weekly chart. So then we can look definitely for buys. As you can see, daily chart, this is our weekly trend line. Yeah, so there is still chance, yes, for price to reach this. And now we can do two things, or we will be looking for breakout of this, and whenever price will create higher high, higher low, we will be trying to buy this and of course target previous stops. Okay, in between we have a small resistance level here, but basically we will be looking to target that. So this is what you are looking for if you want to still trade with the main trend. More aggressive approach for day traders and scalpers is that price is we will be trading in the possible retracement, okay, to this level. So the case is that the price currently is making possible like a tiny short daily 1 to 3, but we don't have like a lower lows, as you can see. We have, and we also didn't get exactly lower highs right now. But for the day traders and scalpers, it's still possible to catch, because we have the trend line with the three touches. Price reacted, and if price decide to, continue to go down, then you can look for short scenarios and target this area of the support. Okay, so this will be your goal, around 150 pips. This is our opportunity. If again price breaks this, still you can look for short. If let's say we get this retracements, you can still look for short scenarios to target this area, because maybe price will retrace. If not, if price stops here, then you can trade in the range, and keep in mind that whenever this is broken, you look for buys. If this is broken, you can look for short scenarios and target this daily level. So this is what we have. I personally look for buys, and I'm interested to look for breakouts and see that price is moving up. Euro dollar weekly chart retraced the 12 EMA. There is also area of strong support zone, as you can see. If we go to monthly chart quickly, monthly chart is interesting because we had a monthly trendline breakout. As you can see, also on the monthly chart, price created a higher low. So this might give us a possible move to the next area of the resistance, which is around this zone. Okay, let me draw it in the right way. Sorry, here. Okay, so price might to push here. Weekly chart right now, you see, make this higher high. Now is retracing to 12. Question is if this is enough and price will push, or will get retracement to the 36, long weekly 1 to 3, and then price will continue. This, as you can see, we are sitting on the 36 EMA, and this is the trend line. So this is the first line, okay, and the second one was here, and this line was broken, but we still have the 36 EMA, and price is currently sitting here. It also is making what daily long 1 to 3 back to on the 36 EMA. So there are two things. Maybe price will make this deeper retracement to this, or this will be enough and we will have breakout and price will continue to push. There is right now setup on the 4-hour chart, but for me this is too aggressive to take the sells. But if someone is aggressive, you can look for that. Okay, this was the first option was here. Okay, so this was 4-hour chart, aggressive entry to trade in the possible retracement. It's still there, yes, but we have to wait for market open. And if we get 1-hour chart here, okay, if you get this, and you will see this, then you can jump in this trade also on the 1-hour chart. So this will be combination 4-hour chart with the 1-hour chart time frame. It was aggressive setup because everything weekly and daily are pointing up. So and this setup happens exactly around this area, so a little bit above the 36 EMA. So that's why for me this is aggressive opportunity to sell it. Again, I prefer to get breakout and still look for possible buy scenarios with the main direction. Okay, if you, of course, if you are in the sell, this is okay. You have to keep in mind that this is aggressive. If, let's say, price make that breaks, you are stopped out, you look for buys and you try again. Okay, so this is what we can do. I personally, again, look for buys. USDC, USD yen, this is something also aggressive on the lower time frames. This is our support, this is our trend line, and what can happen? Or we will get daily short 1 to 3 to the 36, and price will push down again to retest this and maybe lower, or because of this area where price stacked, maybe this is just the retest and price will continue exactly this zone, and then here we can look for short scenarios and we will be stacked between those two levels. Okay, so this is something which we don't know yet, but we know that this scenario might happen. If we go to daily chart broke our daily trend line. So we have our classic setup, daily trend line breakout with possible entry. If we go to 4-hour chart, this is our 4-hour chart trend line, and price, you see, is making for a setup but didn't make it on the 36, went a little bit lower. So if this it still didn't make any signals to go long, this is our line. But if price decide to go lower, yes, and retest this, and then we get reactions, then we can look for possible long scenarios on this trade. Again, I would treat this in the aggressive way because weekly chart is still pointing down. So we don't have confirmation that we are here. Of course, we had retest of this 3 times or even more, but still price can make weekly short 1 to 3 and continue to go down, yes, to retest previous bottoms. Okay, so we don't know that yet. Okay, for me, confirmation will be if price continue to this retest and start to push down, then I'm sure that we are here. But here right now we don't have anything yet. So long scenarios, of course, are welcome after breakout of this trend line. So we need to wait patiently for price to make this move. Okay, so we have this. So if price retraces and starts to break, you look for buys, and sell scenarios after breakout of this trend line. Then your target will be daily support zone, because we can still have situation that this will be false breakout, price will push down again, retest this, and then we will get up. Okay, this is one of the scenarios also that will get a higher low, yes, and something like that. Just keep in mind that that's why it's important to make top-down approach, so we know what we can expect and what price can do. Or of course, we never we are not able to predict the price, but we need to build the scenarios to know how to react. And the last is gold, which is of course still pointing up on the weekly chart. Right now, there is the retest of the 12 EMA. Of course, if any retracement happened, we would like to aim 36 EMA together with this trend line. Then, of course, still buy scenarios. Daily chart. The daily chart show us weakness right now. If we look for trend line, this is the one line on the daily chart. The next one is up here, and price, as you can see, already retested this line. We have weakness on the daily chart because price make a lower high, okay, and now is making lower low, but we still know that we are on the daily trend line. So this line can be retested and price try to push up again. Yes, if yes, where we can go to this. We have this line. Okay, so this is our target. If this is broken, we can aim previous tops. This highest point somewhere around this. We don't have any historical resistance, but this is what price can do. Okay, so if we are interested to go long, we can look for buys after breakout of this. Right now, you see price is making higher low on this trend line. So this also might give you aggressive bounce entries. Yes, if we get like a 4-hour chart candle here, entry, conservative stop loss here, aggressive stop loss here, you have your targets. Or if you want to see confirmation the price might to go up, you wait for breakout and you will be looking for long 1 to 3 here, higher high, higher low, entry, stop loss, maybe with this trend line support, and you look for buys, target this previous stop. Okay, so this is option to buy. And to sell, I would sell only if price of course breaks this daily trend line and then aim this trend line, weekly levels. There are also support zones in between, but we will be looking. No, I will just draw this support just in case if price breaks next week. You have your targets. Okay, so guys, that's all. Wish you all great Sunday, and we hear soon. Bye.